My name is Butch Stearns. I'm here with Andrew Sachs from Volicon. Volicon helps broadcasters stay in compliance with issues like loudness and captioning and decency. And I want to talk to you, Andrew, today specifically about loudness monitoring global and some of the issues that are going on globally. So, as we've talked about in the past, there is legislation that's going to go into effect in the United States here in 2012 that's going to regulate how loud as a broadcaster you can have commercials. The U.S. isn't the first to do this yet, and this has been debated. It was set forth by Congress. The FCC adopted it, and now we'll go into compliance here in the United States in December of 2012. Again, other countries have already done this, but when you go global, and no matter where you're based, to this day now, broadcasters are going global. Sure. You got different regulations in different countries and different agencies you're dealing with, right?
Sure. So
how do you handle all that?
Good question. I think one of the benefits that we have is that the standards for what is loudness came out of the ITU, and they're pretty much universally the sort of the measurement of what it is we're trying to regulate is universally accepted. The only thing that's really different country by country is when are they actually implementing legislation that has real teeth to it. So you can have the technical specifications, but when the time comes to enforce it, that's different country by country.
So are we on the leading edge in the U.S.? Are we one of the first countries to do this?
We're certainly, we're not the first. We're probably maybe third in line with actually putting some teeth behind the regulator. So you had some international cable networks in the States that were broadcasting over to Europe. And Italy, for example, started enforcement much earlier than any other country. But there's many countries that are actually, because of the standards have gotten relatively homogeneous now, there's many countries that are rolling forward with legislation as we speak, just like the FCC passed this past December.
Okay, you're an exhibitor at the NAB show. One of the things I'm looking forward to being at this year's NAB show is for a week-long period, you've got all the thought leaders from all the different industries, as well as the tools, the gadgets, and everything else in one place for 1 week. It's global.
Yeah.
So you're talking, and by the way, with the shift that's going on, the great content shift, everybody's a broadcaster. We sort of preach that here at the Pulse now. So you're always thinking about your content being viewed, being used all across the world. This presents so many challenges for so many companies. How do you work with a company and try to help them globally?
Good question. And I think that is the right approach in the sense that you really have to prepare your content to the narrowest of all those international standards. So no matter where you try and deliver it, it's in conformance. And I think that's what the broadcasters and certainly the sort of cable networks that are delivering internationally are doing now. And that is they're sort of applying looking around the globe, finding the most restrictive implementations, whether it be the lowest level short-term measurement or the tightest commercial margins, and then they're making sure that their broadcasts meet those tightest standards, and then they can feel confident that wherever they get delivered.
This is all part of our discussion about the great content shift, the theme of the 2012 NAB show in Las Vegas in April. You can meet Andrew Sachs from Volicon and other companies like Andrew's who are thought leaders in the industry talking about the great content shift.